Hey guys, Trenton Minson from Cabin Creek Outdoors here. Today we're going to be reviewing the final Approch layout blind and telling you what we think about it and why we like it so much in the field. If you guys will leave a like and a comment down in the comment section below telling us what you think of this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it. So stay tuned and find out why we like this blind so much and why we keep buying more and more of them, because we like them so much and they work so well. Okay guys, first things first, about this blind, why we like it so much and what makes it a good blind to us for the money is it is so light and so portable that you can literally take it anywhere. And when I mean anywhere, you could park your truck at the road and walk to the most remote spot you could think of. And what makes that capable of doing this is these straps right here. And they're pretty durable. I haven't had mine break on me, and I've had mine for a year, and we just got this one in. Okay, and the next thing we're going to be talking about is the exterior of the blind. The exterior of the blind is the Max 5 camo for Realtree. It really makes the look, and it's got a lot of stubble straps and a lot of places where you can put stubble for more concealing yourself. It's just a really well put together blind for how much I paid for it. And me and most of my friends were budget hunters because we're high schoolers. And what makes this such an effective blind is being able to carry it and it being so low profile. And that's what we like about it so much, is because we first didn't have to spend that much money on it, so we can save money for decoys, which is the main priority in our hunting situation. Second of all, the portability, and third of all, the low profile. I have seen, I don't know how many blinds compared to this one that are just so tall and stick up so high that when a goose comes right over the top of you, or right, to make another pass, circle back around, it'll pick you out that fast. But with this blind, it sticks so low to the ground that they can't see you. They just see the ground because it blends in so well. So that's one thing that I really like about it, and the versatility of the straps and everything. Now, while we're still out on the front part of it, and we still haven't got on the inside of it yet, we're going to talk about the doors. The thing I like about the doors is that they open up this way instead of one that flips over the top. I think this is just more versatile for our type of hunting in the field and stuff, because it's just a lot more natural to fling the doors open like this when a group comes in, instead of coming over the top, and that just takes more time. So you can therefore making these better, because you can let the geese or ducks or whatever you're hunting that day come in closer and commit closer to the decoys. Another thing that makes them commit closer to the decoys is the low profileness of this blind and them not being able to see you. So that's a real key factor in this blind. Another thing when it comes to this blind, as you open the doors up, it's got handles right here on the sides. So when another group comes around, you can fold it back up real quick and fast and get ready for another group. When you come down here to the lower part of it, we'll flip these open. When you come down to the lower part of it, you have this strap that you can zip all the way up to your feet, and it just works really handy. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the inside of the blind, which is probably one of the things that I don't like about the blind that much, but that I deal with. And all things have withdrawals or drawbacks and stuff, and this might just be one of the little minor drawbacks that I don't like about this blind. However, this thing has a lot going for it. It's got price, it's got the profile of it, it's got the versatility of the straps and the mesh doors, and like, it's probably the best blind for your money if you're gonna just be getting into this, and or if you need a lot of blinds for a lot of people. Take for instance guides. They need a way to conceal a lot of people and do it cost effective. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to get into the inside of the blind and how you set it up. Okay, so you're going to flip this door open. You're going to come over the top here, open this up all the way down, and at the bottom you have these two little straps that hold these things in, which I'll take out. Hold these little pipes in, which is going to be your gun rest thing. So you got one like that and one on this side, and it's going to hold your gun rest. So you're going to put those back together. You're going to Velcro it back in here, and you're going to stick it up. And this is what makes it low profile. And you're going to zip this back up, and that's going to be your blind, minus the headrest, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But the thing about this that I don't care for that much, and I talk about how light it is and stuff, which is a good thing, but the thing I don't like about it is just, I mean, it's kind of lightweight material, and I feel like if we pound these through 2-3 seasons really hard, they won't last. But the thing about it is they're so cheap that you can afford them every 4 to 5 seasons, you know, and they will keep going through the same wear and tear. But it makes for a good blind, I think. And I mean, if that's the only drawback that I have on buying this blind, then that's not a very big one. I don't think, at least for my opinion, and what I do with this. Zip that back up. Okay. Now, as we come to the top, you're gonna have a thing, and it's kind of like a how do I describe this? It's kind of like a folding lawn chair almost, and you're gonna pop it up. If I can get it up, maybe if I put my knees on. For video purposes, it's gonna kind of be like that. There we go. And it's gonna sit up like that. So, without anybody in it, you can tell how low profile this blind is, and how effective it can be in the field when we're talking about visual or aerial views, like a bird's eye view of whatever species you're hunting that day. Anyhow, I really like this blind and how low profile it is. Next thing we're going to talk about is the padding and the doors. Again, I know we've talked about the doors already. So when you sit down in this thing and you're on a hard, rocky, you know, farm ground, as we all know, you're gonna lay back in it, and it's pretty nice. It's like kind of like a hammock thing. So what you're gonna do is zip it up and then close the doors, and you'll be ready to shoot. So it zips all the way up, and you're gonna put your gun right there on that rest. Well, now blind or inside of your blind. I don't know how you guys would like to do it, more what preference you guys use, or but the thing is, this right here gives me enough cushion. It's better than sitting on farm ground. And right here, your neck pad, it's really soft and nice. Doesn't hurt your neck when you lean back on it. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the doors again. The thing I like about the doors is the most doors that come in layout blinds, they have like a frame for the door and a frame for this door, and they'll pop into the things. That makes them not low profile in my opinion, but some of them get away with being a low profile blind. However, I really like this. Another thing is that it makes it really quick to get out in the field, throw this out real quick, and then it gives you time to rearrange your decoys and whatever things, and it gives you more time to hide your blinds and conceal your blinds. So that's the main part is getting out there, getting your blinds set up in a timely manner, maybe 2 to 3 minutes to set your blind up. Not even that, I can set this thing up in like 30 seconds to a minute, and put stubble and corn stubble and whatever you're hiding in that day real quick, and I can get it set up in 10 minutes, and everybody else is trying to put their blinds together and stuff, but I'm over here, I already got mine up and ready, and I'm setting out decoys while they're working on their blinds. So time is key when you get out there in the morning. You're trying to rush before those birds start flying that morning, and you want to get your setup as fast as possible so you can get the decoy spread out. So I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. We're going to let you know how we like them a little bit more as the season goes on, and what drawbacks we find with them, and what things we don't like about them, or what things that keep coming back to be better and better every time we use them. And yeah, like I said earlier, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, like, and leave a comment and tell us what you think about this video.